Hi, I'm watching some sports on the Entertainment and Programming Network. Yeah.
We're talking about sports. Oh boy. Don't get me wrong, sports can be great. I mean, Wii Sports Bowling's a hoot. But, I don't know a whole lot about them, so, you know.
Alright, screw this. I'm gonna go play some Pikmin. ESPN Sports Connection for the Nintendo Wii U.
ESPN Sports Connection. I can't find anything out about this game. All I know is that it was released late 2012, and I'm not even sure it was meant to be for ESPN anyways. Or at the very least, I assume it wasn't, because outside of North America, this game is just called Sports Connection. I don't know what to say. There's not a whole lot of history for this game. In fact, I'm not even sure it exists.
Alright. Let's have some fun. What am I doing with my life?
The mere fact that I have put myself into a situation in which I am hearing the ESPN theme song in a Wii U game means I need to go to the bathroom and reflect for the next 17 hours. I'm supposed to create a character. Whatever I do, I can't get him to not look like he's about to go commit some crimes. So we're just gonna stick with this. He looks like he just sniffed 12 pounds of Tylenol, and to be honest, I think I'm gonna want to do the same right after this. It's technically a narcotic. We've got 6 games to choose from. Let's start with Dennis.
Love 15.
I just realized there may not be a whole lot to say about this game. Okay, right off the bat, everything is slow. Well, you lightly shake the Wii Remote when the ball comes to you, or if you're playing on the Wii U gamepad, lightly swipe the screen. Let's compare this to Wii Sports, shall we? There is no difference in gameplay between this and Wii Sports Tennis. However, sound effects, visual design, the rumble that makes it feel satisfying, it's all gone, and that makes this horrible. Also, the motion controls are a little less, you know, good, so that's also a thing. I mean, technically there are multiple courts, but no there aren't. The announcer's here, I guess.
15 all.
I just wonder how much he got paid to do this. Also, these score graphics here feel so cheap.
15 love.
Maybe it's because there's nothing moving. Maybe it's because the sound that goes with it is pathetic at best. I don't know. I hate them. Okay, that was quick. I guess we'll move on to golf now. These controls are horrible. I think I need to talk to a therapist about them. They were serviceable in tennis, I guess, because all you had to do was shake the remote. But here, the game is looking for very specific movements, but it doesn't know how to look for them. Help! Okay, shot 2. Well, okay, never mind. After countless therapy sessions, I'm finally on the green. I'm sorry? Did my ball just disappear? What is happening? And I'll be honest, the announcer's starting to really piss me off.
Tricky shot ahead.
Who are you, and stop mocking me?
Won't be easy.
Won't be easy, shut up. Also, I want to point out the fact that this is not some big tournament or competition. I literally just have some random guy commentating over my golfing. Alright, let's insult Wii Sports more by comparing it to this game once again. Okay, here's the deal with Wii Sports Golf and the original Wii Sports. The controls are a little wonky, but they are a godsend compared to this. There's nothing really to compare. I mean, it's the same game in theory, except one just did it so horribly. Also, there is a multiplayer mode called Caddy Mode. Help me. At first, I thought one person had the Wii Remote to hit the ball and the other person had the gamepad to be a caddy for the Wii Remote. But I don't know about that because when I finished a hole with the Wii Remote, it says that I lost on the gamepad. So I have no clue. I'm so confused. Vale, ahora el tercer juego. Baseball, you gotta love baseball. You use the Wii Remote to bat and the gamepad to pitch. Alright, let's start with batting. First off, once again, it's looking for very precise movements, but it doesn't know how to find them.
Strike 2.
Okay, what? But I mean, I can still hit the ball, sort of, kind of, if I'm lucky. It looks like we're at a Little League stadium. That's hilarious. We need to petition to get Little League stadiums to be used for professional baseball. Okay, cool, that's one half of the story. The gamepad. Oh no. Now, I mean, this works, but that doesn't make it good at all. You have to draw the path of travel for the baseball, but it doesn't really do what you think it's gonna do, so, you know. Also, it is so slow, come on. Excuse me, catcher, what do you want me to do? There is one cool thing they did here. If you throw a pitch and the other team hits it and the game lets you try to catch it, you go into first person mode on the gamepad as one of the fielders and you have to move around the gamepad using motion controls to catch the ball. That's kind of cool.
I got it!
I beat him, but yeah, I don't think that means anything. The next game is soccer.
It's NES Soccer.
Oh my heavens. They took NES Soccer, an already kind of boring game, and made it worse. In fact, you have more control in NES Soccer than you do here. How?
I'm pretty sure NES Soccer is the most remade game of all time.
Alright, before I purposefully give myself a hernia, I'm gonna move on. Alright, the next is karting.
Why? Why am I doing it?
You know what? Sure. You know what saddens me a little bit? This game works better than all the other ones. And it's still not very good anyway, so, you know, you can play with either the Wii Remote or the gamepad, and I chose the gamepad. But I'll be honest, it took me an embarrassingly long amount of time to figure out that this was purely motion controls.
Why? Why?
There are quite a few tracks. It doesn't really mean much, none of them are special, they all feel exactly the same. But I will give it this. It is functional. Even if not very fun or good. It at least works. I will race like my life depends on it. Okay, never mind, grab my casket. So, this is the first game I will give a pass to. Wow, this is going by fast. The next and last game in the bunch.
Ball snap.
This game couldn't even do tennis. You want me to expect it to do football? Look, I'll be honest, I'd rather play a game of Tecmo Bowl than sit down and watch a game of football. So let's just do this. This, like baseball, is split into two parts. For offense, you have the Wii Remote, and for defense, you have the gamepad. On offense, you're pretty much only going to be doing passes because that's really the only way to get things done in this game. You pick a play, you press a button, and then you flick the Wii Remote.
Come on.
Quarterback down.
Congratulations, you just played football. But this is not the interesting part here. Defense. Okay, so from what I can gather, you play as 3 linemen on the gamepad during defense, and you have to physically, with your hand or the stylus, draw the path that you want them to take as the play is happening.
Finally, a game that does things right.
There's not enough time to get them to do what you want them to do, and even if you get them to the place they need to be in, sometimes they just don't do what they're supposed to do. This is torture. This is absolute torture.
That was to nobody.
I honestly think that this would have been 30 times better had they done a crappy version of Madden. Did they just feel they needed to use the gamepad because it's a Wii U game? Why did you do this? Alcohol, drugs, other forms of narcotics, I get it now. I see why you would start doing those. This game is why people get addicted to crack. So, ESPN Sports Connection. Not even supposed to be an ESPN game, considering when it was announced, there was nothing about ESPN in sight, and early US copies of the game were just called Sports Connection. I want to blame ESPN so bad, but I just can't. The history of the game just won't let me blame ESPN. But what I can do is make fun of them for sponsoring this game. Alright, objectively, this game is absolute garbage. But it entertained me. And what else could I really ask for? And sure, its original asking price was way too high. It's pretty cheap nowadays, so I don't know. It's not good. It's not even fun. It's just fun to laugh at. I just realized I forgot to play this game in Dutch. I might get punished for this.
Alright, I think I'm gonna go snort some Tylenol now.